all I hear is distrust. As you can see, the people are on my side, because all they see is a strange little girl using a weird little machine. But it's not like I use analytical psychology to falsely accuse people. Uh-oh, he's got Athena doubting herself. Miss Sykes, analytical psychology has breathed new life into the courtroom. It has freed the hearts of many witnesses and has been key in getting to the truth. Ha ha ha, what nonsense. Your Honor, the defense claim is a false one. I don't feel any kind of fear when it comes to the moon rock. I see. Very well, I will give the opinion of this court. In a trial, I don't feel that a person's emotions are quite as compelling as actual evidence is. But, Your Honor! Hee hee hee, hoo hoo hoo, ha 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 ha. There, you see, nobody believes you, and you trumped up charges. However, I do believe Miss Sykes' analysis can contribute to making the truth clear. I have seen her do this firsthand several times already. Surely you jest. So does this mean you will accept my findings in this trial, Your Honor? Yes, I believe your claim, Miss Sykes. I think there is merit in examining why the witness feels fear in regard to the moon rock. That is the court's opinion on this matter. Then that's a win for me. No, a win for analytical psychology. Now, Mr. Phantom, you will tell this court the reason for your fear. Analytical psychology? My fears? Fine, I'll show you precisely why those abstract things can be considered evidence. Hee hee hee, hoo hoo, ha ha ha. I felt fear when I thought about the moon rock, because it reminded me of the Phantom. Yes, I'm very afraid of him because he took my family hostage. What reason would the Phantom have to be afraid of the moon rock? None at all. So the very fact that I'm afraid of the moon rock means I'm not. In fact, I'm on the side of justice. And there you have it. Now do you see why I'm afraid of the moon rock? Sure, you sound convincing enough. But so does any 2-bit con artist. It's all meaningless in the absence of evidence. The Phantom is like the mist, no flesh, no bones. My sword alone cannot cut it. Right, dunno. With your deductive reasoning and the body of evidence before us, let us send this miserable Phantom fellow to the other world together. You and I, Prosecutor Blackwell? We have a duty to bring the Phantom down and restore the people's faith in the courts. Indeed, by covering for Athena, I allowed the Phantom to escape. And as a prosecutor, I gave birth to the people's mistrust with my murder conviction. I bear part of the responsibility as well, for being suspected of forging evidence and losing my attorney's badge as a result. The two of us and the Phantom were there at the beginning of the dark age of the law. Then it's also our burden to cut away the foul specter we created, is it not? Until all that remains is the righteousness of the court and the faith of the people. Hee hee hee, hoo hoo hoo, ha ha ha. Trust? Understanding? Ha! Fragile ideals of the masses who are controlled by emotion. Humans can't truly trust each other, which is exactly why. The illusion of trust is so enticing.
Objection!
Once two people overcome their misgivings, that's where the real trust is to be found. You're free to believe what you want, but trust like that is stronger than you and your lies always.
Hold it!
It only reminded you of the Phantom. Don't make me laugh. You are the Phantom. Evidence is everything in court of law, or did you forget I was forced to testify over a silly thing like feelings? But those tactics won't work from here on out. You need real evidence. Arg, I hate to admit it, but he's right.
Hold it!
Your family. Like who in your family specifically? Oh, I don't know, like maybe my lover, for example? For example, maybe we need more concrete answer than that. Ha ha ha, maybe my mother, my son, or my daughter. Maybe it was all of them. I'm so sad and worried. I miss them so much. Ha ha ha. Arg, he's obviously lying. Look how upset I am.
Hold it!
You can't think of a single reason that the Phantom might be afraid of the rock? I thought the Phantom wasn't even supposed to have any feelings. How can someone like me with my wealth of emotions be expected to understand the guy? The Phantom is a person with very few emotions. I would only be afraid of something really big, like his cover getting blown big. I'm willing to bet that the moon rock has something to do with his identity, but what? Maybe the Phantom's fingerprints are on the rock, but the fingerprints can't be wiped off. Then maybe he wanted the rock so bad he literally drooled on it and left his DNA. We're dealing with a spy here, Athena, not a slob. True, but maybe the DNA part isn't too far. Huh? Something unexpected happened to him during the incident 7 years ago. I just know I have something that can show why the Phantom's afraid of Moon Rock. I'll just continue my testimony while you're pondering that. Okay, I think I know. Something unexpected happened.
Objection!
Detective Fulbright, I assume you know that this is. Of course, that's the knife the Phantom used to kill Clay Terran. That's right, and the exact same type of knife Miss Sykes used 7 years ago when she stabbed the Phantom's hand. Yes, that was discussed earlier, as I recall. He dodged at first, so I only got his clothes, but I tried again. And this time you got him, didn't you? I did. I remember clearly that a knife went into the back of his hand. Culprit bleeding. It's my theory that the culprit's blood got on the moon rock, and he was afraid that if the blood was analyzed as true DNA, it would be revealed. That explains why the Phantom had to remove the moon rock from the crime scene. You mean if you ran the analysis now, we'd know who the Phantom is? Ha 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 ha! Yes, I suppose so. But unfortunately, the moon rock in question is missing. That may be so. You can? Of course. Nah. You don't actually expect us to believe that, do you? Because you don't fool me. Ah! What this court needs is a bully free zone. Ah, the infamous sword of the beguiling bluff. Its edge is without compare. Come on, come now, ready it with me and show just... Your Honor, this is an outrage! Oh, I mean, this is an outrage! Gah! Go on, Wright, Dono. Let's start with something that's been bothering me for a while. Now, the culprit supposedly removed the moon rock from the lab. But in this video of him, it's nowhere to be seen. Oh, you're right. But here's something to consider. What if the Phantom hid the moon rock somewhere at the scene of the crime? Good thinking, boss. Security was super tight at the Space Center back then. All that in spite of the Space Center having very strict security in those days. All personnel effects were examined thoroughly, coming or going. You couldn't even smuggle a withered old leaf through these checkpoints. Oh, still somewhere in the Space Center? In the name of justice, I proclaim that's impossible. And why is that? The Space Center was searched from top to bottom, and especially the lab, but the moon rock was never found. Ah! A sad but true fact. We still haven't a grasp on how it was done, but the Phantom made the moon rock vanish into the ether. There's no way it just disappeared. Logic and evidence tell us otherwise. Had the moon rock on him when he left the lab. Yet a thorough police search didn't turn up anything. And it never turned up in 7 years after that either. The Phantom made the rock disappear without physically removing it himself. But how? There must have been a way. Think, Phoenix, think! How did the moon rock vanish from the robotics lab? So, can you or can you not show what happened to the moon rock, Mr. Wright? Yes, I can. Your Honor? What? Oops, sorry. I mean, what? In that case, let's have your answer, Mr. Wright.
Take that!
That's where the moon rock was hidden? Yes, well, I thought it would be kind of cool if it was. Oh. I thought because it was a moon rock earring. What the heck is going on here? That was weird. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's have your answer. It's in space.
Take that!
We're at the end here, come on.
Take that!
He couldn't carry the rock out, but he couldn't leave it in the center to be found either. So there was only one safe place to stash it. The Hope capsule that was there in the lab that day. Yes, and the team must have loaded it onto the Hope space probe eventually. But if that's what happened, then the moon rock would have been launched up into space along with the rocket. Preposterous, it would mean that for these past 7 years the moon rock was... Exactly, the Phantom got rid of the moon rock in the most cosmic way he knew how. It was out there in the depths of space. Aboard the Hope space probe. What? Alright, Bobby. Time to go to prison. Order in the court. I understand now. The Phantom's original scheme was to sabotage that one anyway. The villain used his primary objective to conveniently kill two birds with one stone. That's right, he planned for the moon rock to be turned into cosmic dust out into space, thereby destroying the one piece of evidence that could reveal his true identity. But Mr. Starbuck and the others foiled the Phantom's plot. The Hope space probe sailed off safely at its own mission and returned 7 years later. With the capsule in tow, forget all the blood on the moon rock. It should make one thing crystal clear, that you were the Phantom all along, Detective Fulbright. So he killed Clay just so he could get the moon rock back. I believe so. His original assignment may have been just to sabotage that too, but at the same time, he also had to retrieve the evidence of his crime 7 years ago. That's why he went to the boarding lounge and attacked Clay as he made his escape out of the rocket with the capsule. But in the end, it was all he could do just to escape himself so he didn't get the capsule. Clay must have done everything he could to stop Fulbright. He probably hung on that capsule for all he was worth until his very last breath. Hee 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 hoo 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 ha ha ha! Oh, this is so funny, you make me laugh, you really do! Boy, he's totally out of whack now. It's game over for you, Detective Fulbright. Why don't you just admit it to all now? There's nothing to admit. I'm Bobby Fulbright, undercover investigator, I tell you. I am not the Phantom. The blood on the rock is just another one of his schemes, a trap. Now I'm not sure what to think. I suppose if the Phantom is a spy with his salt, a trap is not out of the question.
Objection!
But in that case, he could say anything is a trap. Hee 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 hoo 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 ha 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 ha. That's what makes a trap a trap. I've been framed into taking the blame for the Phantom. Your Honor, I believe the further investigation is in order.
Silence!
Further investigation? More like plotting your escape. But no more. I will bring you to justice myself if I must, here and now. I guess it's time to show you just what I'm truly capable of. Die, Simon Blackwell! Hey, you guys aren't really... Miles Edgeworth. It looks like I made it just in time. Edgeworth? I have good news for you, Mr. Wright. I've uncovered some very crucial facts. Did you find something out about the Phantom's true identity? You might say that. I started by looking into the first people on the scene 7 years ago. All three, an employee and 2 officers, were registered in the robot's recognition system, but none of them looked the least bit like Detective Fulbright. That's not good. But there's more. I've yet to share my most important finding. Mr. Wright, Prosecutor Blackwell, you best brace yourselves. Uh-oh. The man you see there before you, Bobby Fulbright, is already long dead. Huh? Well, what's that supposed to mean? An unidentified body that was found a year ago has now been proven to possess Bobby Fulbright's fingerprints. Then does this mean... Yes, that man there is an imposter. Pretending to be Bobby Fulbright. An imposter? Then this man? Who in the world is he? Enough you're tricky if you will not reveal yourself to us. Then I shall do it for you. What the? No! His face!